greasy on camera. It's job greasy anyway. Fuck it. It's grown up black.
Black and greasy.
Fucking black people problems.
Black and greasy. This is Law Dog.
And this is Leon. Welcome to our foolishness.
Yes.
Today
we gonna talk about privilege.
Privilege. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about two special groups of people in privilege. All right. Why don't you lead it off with the first group for us?
White privilege.
White motherfucking privilege.
You always heard me talk about white privilege, and you know, privilege is something that you get that you sometimes don't even know that you have because you're so used to having it.
Right. See, the thing is, when you're white, oh man, I'm so messed up right now.
We was experiencing some technical difficulties.
We had the worst technical difficulty ever.
And it's hard getting back on track, but we gonna do it because that's what we does.
White privilege. All right. So it's a very rough term. It's a hard term to deal with. When you hear that, you associate a lot of negativity with that, and that's fine. But the thing is, as a white person, you have to accept it's there for you. White privilege doesn't mean that you're going around shooting off clan labels saying, you know, white is right, more power to the whites, ride with pride and whatnot. What it means is that by being a white person, your default setting in life is easier. All right, so whereas Obama had to prove himself in the fires of Harvard by being all this extra stuff, doing extracurricular activities, being a good guy in town, being a proven politician, by doing all this fancy shit, Donald Trump just had to show up and be rich and white.
They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
And pretty much people were sucking his dick.
While he grabbed them by the pussy.
He was grabbing. That's a good porn. I don't know if that's not
I
porn.
Think I should.
You want to make that?
Yeah, I put the goddamn wig on and
just start long dicking them.
Oh yeah, law dog, law
all day long.
Raw dog.
Oh no, that's where the babies come from.
Oh shit, you right. Let's
no babies.
We edit that out.
2017, no babies.
That's raggedy.
All right. But no, Donald Trump just had to show up and be white, and this is provable because no one that voted for him can ever say they voted for him because he's a politician. They said, I want to vote for him because he's not a politician. All right, then we have to define what is he. He's not a successful businessman. He's a businessman, yeah, but he's not successful.
Nope. All right? Everything he did and touched kind of flopped.
He's had multiple divorces, so he's not a family man. He's made innuendo. However, I think he was misquoted on the one about how sexy his daughter was. But I mean, he's made that reference.
Pervert.
He's shown that he's misogynistic, so he's not about women. What is Donald Trump? Pretty much the only thing we can say is he's a white man that is rich. So white privilege strikes again.
Yes.
With that out of the way, now the second group of people we're going to be talking about today.
Women.
I'm not gonna be mean about women.
RB.
Females privilege, women's privilege, ladies' rights. Now, before the technical difficulty hit,
we was on a roll.
We was on a goddamn roll. We couldn't. God, man, we was hotter than two mice fucking in a wool sock, and all that is just like thrown away.
Yeah.
Women's privilege. All right. And I'm messed up because I haven't said all this multiple times now. But women's privilege. Women have been making sure that they've been promoting themselves. You've seen in the 80s there was a lot of ads saying, "Girls, yes you can." Women are the future. And I'm not trying to say women should be held back, but it's a point now. Whereas women's rights almost supersede anything else. And they supersede common sense. They supersede just anything, and I could go on for a long time about it. I'll give you an example. You hear this one all the time. Women make less than men doing the same job. Now, I'm not a big statistics guy because statistics can be shaped by the statistician.
Yeah.
So I could say, okay, well, this is the case and whatever. Well, what things are we taking into account for? Because if I'm not mistaken, it's only within the past few years that a single income home, whereas the woman had to go out and work. So we could argue that a man doing that job, the same job as a woman, might have been doing that job for 20 years longer. Now, with that being said, is it fair to say that a woman should be getting paid for the same job if a man's been doing it for 20 years longer?
But now is the woman doing the same job that the
Now
guy
you
is?
getting into some hateful stuff. But
I'm
fuck it,
just
he knows she's
saying
not.
now.
Like, if this was like a pull-up competition, she's your minimum wage.
Physically, there's differences between men and women, and we just have to accept that. But a lot of women, they want to get paid to do less strenuous work that men have to be physically stronger at doing.
Yeah.
And they want to get paid the same amount of money.
I'm not gonna lie. I've dealt with that a lot. There's been women that granted, there's that one off where there's a woman that's like, I'll do whatever because I'm gonna do the job.
Yeah.
But you run into those women that want to get that same pay, don't want to do the same shit, and that's not cool either.
It's not.
So
Raggedy bitch, you.
when you wanted to find the same job, yeah, we can get into some of those fluff positions like a reporter or fucking, I don't know, what is something that requires just pretty much education. Yeah, there's a lot of that smart shit that women can do that.
Well, that's what they need to do. A lot of times, women have to kind of go to school in order to get the better jobs because a lot of the women, they go for those. I don't want to sound like a male chauvinist, but a lot of the women I know and being them service jobs, and service jobs don't pay no money.
They don't. I mean,
but getting back to women's privilege, they get compensated and supplemented for not having the better job. So should we pay them equal amount or should we supplement them?
Well, we got like a real fine line going there. I think, like I was saying, we got a job like it's a job that a woman and a man can do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So as an example, cutting grass, but bitches don't want to cut grass.
Nope.
Bitches don't. Now, I think in my entire life, I've seen one female landscaper riding around, and this, you could tell it was one of those better ones too, because it wasn't a lot of Mexicans in the group. It was pretty much just like white guys, and then like one dark woman that you couldn't tell if she was some kind of ethnic or if she was just like a really weather-beaten white broad.
She had a mohawk, didn't she?
No, she okay. If you subtract the leather skin. And like and she had like that waistline that just like it goes like ribs, waist, ass. Yeah. Like SpongeBob. She had like a real
shitty shape. She had a shitty shape.
Yeah, she was like SpongeBob Square Buns. So she had like, she didn't have a fit, but she wasn't like ugly in the face. Like she isn't like the kind of woman that you would like, God, like
don't lie.
She was not.
That's two. We always be lying to these women, man. A lot of these women don't know they ugly. We gotta tell them. A lot of men know they ugly already.
That's actually another thing.
That's the privilege. That's the privilege of women. A lot of women don't know they ugly. We gotta start telling them in 2017, bitch, you ugly.
I think men don't. I think men do that because men are real prone to trying to be. They're partial to their mothers, and so I think men have that first instinct to treat a woman how they would want their mother to be treated. Oh, you're beautiful. You're this. You're that. Half y'all got mustaches. Yeah. Half y'all, and don't get me wrong. I'm not big on a woman wearing a lot of makeup, but half of you are starting to get to the point.
Cake on. We don't know what you look like.
No shit. I
was watching something the other day, and I was like, "Is this the same chick, man? Every day we see you, you look different."
And you see those Facebook tutorials, YouTube tutorials, like some broad that contours the fuck out of her face, and she looks She looks like she just lost like 15 pounds. You know, her face like it's sexy as shit. But there's a point where it's just like, okay, let's fast forward. So you wear this makeup, you're just real fantastic looking bitch from the neck up. You go out, you meet this man who is fooled by the optical illusion that is counter shading on your cheekbones, and then it gets to the point where as you gotta start hanging around with your makeup off, and this guy's like, I didn't sign up for this.
I didn't sign up.
I didn't sign up for this. You know what I mean? It's
What
like,
is this?
you know what I mean? It's like, because you walk around with the makeup and you got that. You know what I mean? That real high cheekbone shit.
The Botox treatment.
You know what I mean? And then you take the makeup off and it's like, you look like Oprah.
Yeah. Or some nigga I used to
Well,
play hoops with.
That's
Let me stop that. That's a TJ Sotomayor move. I gotta say that's what he would say. I don't want to be jocking nobody's, and I do my own thing. But I just had to say that shit.
no, but no. So these women, they get a lot. There's a breadth of leeway that women get as far as, because I think, like, as a man, I truly think I'd rather deal with a woman on anything than rather a man. Like, there's a few exceptions, but I think having to deal with a woman it feels better. You know, and I think
Of course, it feels better.
I'm not talking about like just sexually. No. It's just fucking guy. No, I think like having a woman, you know, it's calming. You know, like we work in a very It's not very physically demanding, but it's laborious. And like the idea of just having
women
around.
Yeah.
And I'm married.
Yeah.
So that's not like I'm trying to do anything, but it's like just the idea of having it's calming. And so I think that lends guys to be more.
It's like being in prison now. Let's not lie.
Hey, bitch, whatever you want to do, we'll do it. You know.
You almost had a jerkathon in that bitch. No, we added that.
I'm not editing that. No. So it's bad now. All right. Now, how do we contrast that with the white privilege? Like,
well, it's certain systems in place. Like I said, like in my case, being a single father, sometimes I lose income, you know, due to kids. Not able to get a second job, you know, because I have to watch the kids. So I have to do like a mother. I have to be like a mother and a father. I have to, you know, make sure that the kids are blah, 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 dressed, blase, you know. Got special needs daughter also. That's a whole nother issue. But most women and single mothers, they get supplemented. Well, since you can't work the second job, we'll give you a certain amount of this or that. Or you have a special needs kid, we give you a certain amount of that. You know, as a woman, as a male, you don't get that type of stuff.
Yeah.
They'll quote unquote say you make too much.
But well, now hold on. Wait a minute. Didn't we talk about this earlier? Whereas a woman, and this is statistics talking. So if a guy's supposed to be making more, but he can't get the supplements for the thing, like, how does this work? Like, we discussed a minute ago, women aren't getting paid the same; they get supplemented more. But clearly, you're still one person that can only work one job as a single parent.
Yeah.
What is women's privilege?
Yeah, it's a woman's privilege, man. They got it even when they don't have to work. Matter of fact, I believe my kid's mother, she gets more a month than I get, and she don't even have the kids.
Don't even got the kids.
How does that work?
She's fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of privilege that women get that they don't even realize that they're you could be a beautiful woman, man. Flawless from head to toe, big ass titties, nice waist, big hips, big old booty, and you have a lot of simps out there that take care of you, and you never have to work a day in your life. And then we put social media in the game, Facebook, Instagram, shit, internet, back page.
Yeah, I mean,
well, you can basically hold your way into not working.
Yeah, I mean, not for nothing. I mean, there's stories. I'm not trying to knock anybody's hustle, but there's stories of these women. There was a woman, she's out here in Florida somewhere. She was a teacher. and
Oh,
she
yeah.
went and she started making Vine
Teacher
videos.
slash twerker.
And she went from being a teacher to twerking in Vine videos to twerking in Vine videos, making six figures, to saying, you know what, I don't need to be a teacher because I'm making way better money doing these 6-second videos.
Yeah.
Look, for real.
And I ain't mad at her.
Real shit, you don't want to see me shake my dick on camera for 6 seconds. You don't see me shake my dick on camera for 6 anything, all right?
But then that acts as a totally different. Are women really privileged, or is are men simping too hard?
But see, that goes, it's right into the same vein. So we talk about women's privilege. Women want to be treated a certain way because they demand that treatment. They, again, like I said,
Is it that they demand it, or is it that we put systems in place to feel sorry for them?
No, again, like I think men generally just have that we gravitate towards women because we view our mothers and we want people, like, we like the idea that if our mothers were to walk away and someone else was to encounter them, that they would do what we're about to do with this woman. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, I was gonna say too. I
went way in the wrong direction.
I think a lot of us, and I say myself included, we be feeling sorry for them, man. And sometimes we shouldn't feel sorry for them because, like I said, if we're put in that predicament, man, we fucked.
We are.
I talked to my homeboy about this. You find very few homeless women on the street.
Or, you know, and now
that's a woman's privilege there.
Now this is something else too with that white privilege. We gotta get back to that one. The women's privilege too is you'll see women that are homeless or on the corner, you know, begging for, and they'll bring the kids out there.
Oh yeah.
First off, that's unacceptable. Like, even if you are homeless and trying to do something, don't put your kids in it. Your kids don't need, because your kids might still be going to school, because this kid is homeless, still going to school. Yeah. And here you are putting your kid out there, hey, you know, we're totally poor. You know what, it's not that kid's fault. He or she doesn't need to be hemmed up with what's going on. So stop taking advantage of your kids to panhandle, especially if you're not poor, you just do to get that extra income.
Especially if you're not poor. To me, a man or a woman, it's nothing worse than a motherfucker that begs, man. That's why I hate you raggedy bitches. Well, I don't hate you guys.
I do.
You know.
I hate you raggedy bitches.
I hate you, but then I love you. If
that's
you can.
Totally see. That's the law.
That's it's up for interpretation.
That's the law. No, there's no. I know what that is. But no. So anyway, we will cover some more of the women. Let's bounce back to the white privilege. So let's weigh it out a little bit here. So we've got now literally with the women's privilege, we got men of every race, except for those Middle Eastern races. Them guys, they don't give a fuck. It's like you want to talk money over bitches, go to Iraq.
Yeah.
Men usually fall in line with the same thing as far as trying to treat them well. But what about the white privilege? Like, all right, now have you personally ever been in a situation whereas by accident, instinctually, you kind of like gave privilege to a white person, not thinking about what was going on? I've done it. I'm not sitting here saying I'm proud, but it's one of those things like after the fact, you're like, I just gave that guy, you know, more respect because it's like I perceived him as being better.
Yeah, on a suit tie.
That's one, which is still bad. You have what are we talking about? Idris Elba. What is his
Idris Elba.
We can have a whole video on his fucking name.
Different name, interpretation, spellings.
It's all wrong, but he's got a unique real name. He well put together guy. Yeah. Keeps his fashion and stuff up. Can't be a Bond guy because he's black.
Yeah. You don't have privilege.
I don't know. So,
and then no matter how wealthy you are, you never had that privilege that a white man has.
Never.
Ever.
It's I'll give you a true story. I'll see if I can't do this real fast. I was working at a job one time, and I was looking to get a promotion. All my bosses were white, and I was trying to figure out what can I do to get the edge to get this promotion, because I knew the job better, and everyone knew I knew the job far better than anybody else, and I just wanted to get that edge. So this is what I did, and maybe this is 100% racist, but I said, how can I relate to these white people.
You did a little cooning.
I didn't do. I'll tell the story and you can decide whether it was cooning or not.
Okay.
I said in my mind, what do white people do that I do? And drinking came to hand. Alcohol. White people, you guys love to fucking drink.
Especially the Irish.
But they don't drink like black folks do. Or see, like black guys, like all right, what do you drink?
I drink a little bit of liquor.
Well, what's your liquor?
I've been drinking the white lately, so I've been drinking that Pinnacle.
Look at you. Oh, okay, Pinnacle. Well,
Yeah.
is that your drink? So if we were to go somewhere, you would be like, I want a Pinnacle, whatever.
Well, no,
that's
that's my at home drink. I would probably get a Strong Island.
Okay, then I'm a Long Island guy too. How would you describe that Long Island? Now, that's a weird question. How would you describe it?
Good as a motherfucker.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right. So I thought about white folks and how they drink and how they describe the things they drink. And so this is what I proceeded to do. For the next 6 months, whenever I would buy, because I used to drink beer or alcohol or whatever, like maybe not every night, but I'd say 3 to 4 nights a week. You know, 2 gimmies on the weekend. So we'll say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe one other day. I made a deal. As I said, I'm not going to buy the same liquor twice. So I'd buy different beers, different liquors, different whatever. And I would try to learn what is the difference between what I drank this week, what I drank last week. And I would try to describe it in a way without using words like good or sweet.
Yeah.
Because white people would never do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, how you like that scotch? Oh, it's got a smooth, nutty flavor.
Yeah.
It's got a charcoal aftertones.
Yeah.
Like they don't use.
Yeah, they use, especially with wine.
And so this is what I did after about that 6 months period was over. I started talking to my white bosses, and I'd ask them, so what did you do? Oh, I went out to the park and had some fucking whatever. I said, oh, that's good. It's got a very whatever. And they give me this look like, is he speaking like a white man?
I can't believe it.
It's like I have to watch out for him. And so it just like it was like it's like putting a key in a door, because after I would say that, it was okay for them to talk to me about whatever. Needless to say, I got the promotion. And one could say, well, I thought you just said you were the best, the guy with the most skills. This is you got skills to mean you get the job.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump is going to be the key to a lot of what we video here in the coming months, because I'm trying to love the man and he's trying to make it hard. I got the job, I want to say, because I related to white people. Now do you view that as cooning? I don't think I was acting.
No. I mean,
I don't think I was acting white or trying to act white. I tried to relate to them.
Yeah, and I think that's what we all should do, is relate to people that's different than us, because that's the thing to do, I guess, maybe.
So I don't know. It's all right. So I guess the best way to figure out which one's doing it, which one do you think affects you more, dealing with women or dealing with white people? Because I think that kind of gives us the edge on which one is better, the white privilege or the woman's privilege.
I just believe that the white privilege, because what we were saying earlier before our technical difficulties.
Oh God, it kills me. I'm dying on the inside because of that right now. You know,
it's just to know that your kids can go somewhere and they can be unruly, bad as shit, and you know they're gonna come home to you. Whereas if you're a black parent that has kids, that teenagers for the most part, young adults, when they leave home, sometimes you get worried because you just don't know, with all of the craziness, because we're viewed as the enemy, a lot of times by other whites, police, and even our own color, black men. So, it's something that I worry about as my kids get older, especially my son. I mean, we seen with Trayvon Martin. He was just being a kid, and you see what happened to him.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I feel you with that one. See, the women's privilege gets to me just because I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's a crime for me to just be a guy. Like okay, I have to respect the woman's right to exist as a woman more than I have to respect my own right to be like I'm a guy. All right, again, married. I still love ass, titties. I love all the parts of a woman, but women's privilege is like, it feels like it's trying to make me feel like I'm a bad guy. Like, okay, like a woman walks through a room wearing a tight shirt, tight pants.
Yeah.
If I was to turn my head and look at it, even for an instant, I'm violating her rights to be a woman.
Well, and that's sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you're all right.
Yeah.
But if I'm a dude, you know what I mean? It's like, I can't help it. You know,
well, that's the thing I was going to say about women's privilege, man. They can never be wrong, no matter what they do. We see it time and time again, especially black women. No matter what the fuck they do, they can never be wrong. Ever be wrong. They can say that you raped them, send you to trial. You may get convicted for years and go back, and she could say, "Oh, I lied," or "It didn't happen like that."
No one gives a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Like, no, well, they care that, okay, we'll serve justice now, but like that's it. Okay, you went to jail, you're out of jail now. Don't worry about it. You know,
you done messed up this man's life, career, what blase, and no charges get filed on her.
Yeah.
You know, same with them lying about. They could lie, say, "Oh yeah, you got me pregnant, you're the kid," you know, put you through all of that shit, and then, "Oh, I guess I'm not." You know, find out she's been messing around with 5, 6, 7 different people at one time unprotectedly, and you're not the father. You don't get no compensation back for your child support that you paid, and loss of work from maybe you got locked up because you couldn't pay your child support. What happens to her?
She lives her life
and keep fucking other guys,
as many as she can at the same time. Which let's see, 1, 2, I'll be like up to 5 at the same time.
Yeah. 5, maybe 6.
Yeah. That's how I. Never mind.
Yeah, we'll edit that.
Nope. I'm not editing this shit out no more. It's all
but it's just the privilege that it seems like that woman can get away with whatever they want to get away with.
Yeah.
And you know.
And see, but then you combine. I don't want to get into combining the two. That's a topic for another day. Combining white privilege with woman's privilege. But I mean, but if you did combine the two,
perfect storm.
Really, I mean, it's
That's like the what's her name? That was in Orlando. We were just talking about her.
Oh, Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony.
That now look, real shit. She should have rotted in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, we can sit here and say whatever. Justice is spoken. Justice is blind, and whatever. This is the thing. Maybe we know she killed that baby. We all know she did. Maybe she did. And that's maybe where those jurors got stuck.
Yeah.
But let's really think about it. Even if she didn't, she lied so much that, let's be honest, if someone had kidnapped that baby and done something with her, every lie that she told reduced the ability for that child to be able to come home safe.
Mm-hmm.
And this is me giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
This is me saying she didn't do it.
Yeah.
Every lie she told put that baby, is like the timeline for that baby to be able to be returned home safe just grew shorter and shorter and shorter.
And you know what the really sad part about it, I believe, is she did all that over some dick.
Probably wasn't even good dick. That's the one drawback of white privilege. White dick. All right, having another technical difficulty. That jump was there. We're gonna close it out now. Like, comment, subscribe. There's like a few of you guys that I've seen. It's not many of you, but it's a few of you that watch. The analytics are saying you watch for at least a minute. So please come back, like, comment, subscribe. If you have an issue with the video, if you can't see this black motherfucker anymore, well, we had several people talk about that, but don't tell me. Put it in the comments. All right. This is our foolishness.
That's right. Stay privileged.
Oh.